Inside the womb, the unborn baby is surrounded by gentle and calming sound, including their mother's heartbeat and digestive system, and voices and sounds from the world outside. As pregnancy reaches its final stages, the baby's eyes can open inside the womb. While they can't yet see images or details, they can sense changes in light. So, while life in the womb is muffled and dim, it is far from silent. Birth is a huge change for a baby. They suddenly enter a world full of new, bright sights and loud sounds. Adjusting to this new world is a sensory awakening that kickstarts their development. In the first few weeks of life, the baby will startle and wake up if there are loud sounds. Their eyes are sensitive to bright lights, but they can still see very little. Their vision is, however, starting to develop at a staggering rate. Within 2 weeks, vision has improved hugely. They can now see some detail, especially if things are up close. There is no colour, and what they see is flat because their eyes are not yet always straight and working together for depth perception. Sometimes their eyes will drift in or out for a short while. This is called squinting. This should stop happening by 3 months. By 1 month, colour vision is starting to develop. They will be much more visually interested, especially to faces. They will also start to try to follow things that are moving. They will become more and more aware of familiar sounds, including well-known voices.
Hello there.
Like their family, and start to join up what they hear with what they see. By 3 months, their eyes should always be straight and working together to create 3D vision. This new depth perception helps them reach for things more accurately. They'll be able to follow things that are moving faster. At the same time, meaningful sounds will start to be made. By 6 months, the baby should be able to recognise familiar people by both their faces and voices. They can also start to see things that are further away. Driven by curiosity, they will reach for things, crawl towards them, and, around their first birthday, walk. Their babblings are developing, and sounds will become first words at this stage as well. By 18 months, vision is quite adult-like, although still a bit blurry. They will now be able to recognise their name and be using more and more words. Some babies may not achieve these developmental milestones at the expected time. There are many reasons for this, and many will correct themselves. For example, premature babies may have delays, but typically catch up later in childhood. For some, there may be persisting difficulties. Identifying these as early as possible to offer treatment and support can maximise development.